मैं राजा नहीं हूं, राजा बनना भी नहीं चाहता हूं।
धन्यवाद आपका। अब हम आगे की कार्रवाई बढ़ाते हैं। आपको अपने नेता को सुनना है, उसके लिए थोड़ा सा अनुशासन बनाना होगा।
ऑनरेबल खारगे जी, सिद्धरमैया जी, रेवंत रेड्डी जी, सुखविंदर सिंह सुक्खू जी, अभिषेक मनु सिंघवी जी, senior leaders on the dais, my lawyer friends, I'd like to welcome all of you here today. नहीं 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 बॉस, नहीं, मैं राजा नहीं हूं, राजा बनना भी नहीं चाहता हूं। मैं राजा के अगेंस्ट हूं, कॉन्सेप्ट के अगेंस्ट हूं। So, I was thinking what to say to you, the legal fraternity. And something came to mind. As a politician, largest chunk of our job is meeting other politicians. And when you meet a politician, as many of you must have done, he will spend a lot of time talking about peripheral issues, half an hour, 45 minutes, and then eventually, right before he's ready to leave, he'll come to the point. So it's quite frustrating for me. This is the difference between me and my sister. She has much more patience on this front, so she'll listen, for half an hour, 45 minutes. And I'm thinking, okay, listen, you've come here to tell me something. Cut out the suspense. Tell me why you've come. And this sometimes comes as a shock to us politicians. Because also there's another thing going on. They also need the world to know that the meeting was 1 hour long or 2 hours long. Now, you're exactly the opposite. So, your time is expensive, unlike ours. So you come in and you instantly say what you have to say. And then on the other end of the spectrum is Dr. Singhvi, who is, I've also dealt with a lot of lawyers, but he is like a laser beam. He will get to the point instantly, and he will cut exactly to what the issue is. And I've got, I don't know, I've lost count, but I think somewhere around 30, 32 cases. And so I discuss, these cases with him. And it's very refreshing because it's literally, Dr. Singhvi, what do you think? And in 30 seconds, he's told me everything I need to understand has been delivered to me in 30 seconds. Now, it's important that you know who you are. In our tradition, in the Eastern tradition, religious tradition, spiritual tradition, what is important is that you understand who you are. In the Western tradition, it's important that you understand everything around you. But in our tradition, it's important that you understand the self and you understand yourself and your own structure. So it's important that you know who you are. First of all, the Congress party, you're the people who started the Congress party. So the Congress party was essentially lawyers, right? And Singhvi, no, and you need to be reminded of this because, and I'm not just talking to you, I'm talking to every lawyer in this country. We would not have got freedom. We would not have got freedom if the lawyers of this country had not fought for freedom. All this talk about constitution, this would not be here if it had not been for lawyers. You mentioned, Singhvi ji mentioned Gandhi ji, Nehru ji, Patel ji, Ambedkar. Those were the top 5 or 6 people. But if you actually look at the Congress party in those days, there were other people, thousands and thousands of other lawyers who were operating at a lower level. So it was, the freedom movement was actually fought in large measure legally. Right? So you are the people who were the backbone of the Congress party. And you are also the people who envisioned this constitution. If you had asked, if you had asked people who did not understand